everybody, Jeff Stone here. Thanks for checking out Stone Cold Mental. This is a 5-volume book set that is about 15 to 20 years in the making. It's everything mentalism that I've ever come up with, and it's all captured in these 5 books. Each book has 10 effects, along with 3 bonus ideas, along with access to a bunch of apps. And we're going to take a look at all that stuff right now. As with all the other volumes, here in Stone Cold Mental 3, you get those 10 effects, plus 3 bonus things, plus access to this website, and of course your book is this one if you're on volume 3. And the book itself has QR codes, or if you have the ebook version, there are links you can click on. Either way, the links or QR codes will take you directly to specific pages within the green app here, the Emerald app, excuse me. And this is what you get here. Again, this is all in addition to all of the content in the book and all of the effects and everything. So one of the things in the book is talking about a forcing matrix, and this actually creates them for you. So if you don't know what a forcing matrix is, let me just quickly create a single one here, and the grid is this is how big the grid would be, 4x4 all the way up to 10x10, which is ridiculous, but we'll do a 5x5. And I want to force the number 72. So I create the matrix, and this matrix will force the number 72. Well, what does that mean, Jeff? Let me show you. So you would print this out, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. But you'd print this out, and you'd have your spectator circle any number they want. So let's say they circle the number 10. And then you eliminate all of the numbers in that row and column. And then let's go with the number 14 here. And they'll eliminate what's left. And then just keep going until you've eliminated. So we got 17 here, eliminate that. And and that, and that. And 15 is the only number left. If you add those up, it'll add up to 72. Let's prove that. 16 plus 10 plus 14 plus 17 plus 15, 72. And no matter what numbers they pick, it'll always be 72. In this particular case, that's what we happen to force in this case. And if you want, you can force a bigger number, like this number, for example. And now we get these big numbers here, right? And if I click regenerate, it'll make the same matrix again. It still forces 2, 3, 4, 5, but with different numbers, right? And if we want to go back here, we can change it to a bigger matrix, smaller matrix. 4x4 is pretty common, right there. If we go back, though, we can go here where we can create pocket matrices, right? And with the pocket one, you don't want to get any bigger than a 4 or a 5 here, right? And so we're going to force the number 1972. Create the matrix, and you'll see here that all of these will force the number 1972, but they all look different. Also, if you go to print it, this is what they look like here, right? I go to print it. And so you can write your name or something on the back, or if you want to write on the back of it, you can write the actual force number as a prediction, right? But there's some information in the book on what to do with that. This isn't just some random thing. It's what do you do with that? Okay, so that's one of the things in here. There's also just a quick video here to show you how to do something with a rubber band. That's for one of the tricks in the book. Here we have these little cards that you print out for a trick in the book, and that you just click the print button and it prints them out, and it double-sided and everything, and shows you how to use them in the book, of course. And then here's some interesting stuff about the 1089 force. Don't run away screaming. There's some fascinating stuff that I cover in the book about this that will surprise you how interesting and powerful it can be. And then the last thing you got here is a anagram finder. There's a trick in the book that needs to use an anagram, and so basically you need a word that has one anagram, right? And there's lots of them, and the one in the book we use is face, and the anagram for that is cafe. There are no other anagrams for it. And my name, for example, Stone, there's lots of anagrams for that. My name would not work for that particular trick, but there's tons of words that will work for the trick, and you can just use Face and Cafe if you want, or you can use lots of other ones, but this will just help you find it. This isn't like some of the online anagram generators you might be familiar with. For example, some of those will generate it in multiple words. Like, for example, on set, that is an anagram that's from Stone, that's 2 words. This thing doesn't do that. This only looks for one word will be rearranged to be another word, not multiple words, and that's just because it fits the purpose of what's going on in the trick in the book, right? So that is it. This is the Stone Cold Mental Volume 3 web access. You get all of this plus the book with 10 effects and 3 bonus things. And on top of all that, if you order the print book, you actually get with the print book a deck of ESP cards, a second deck of ESP cards that are all the same symbol, and a little bag of rubber bands that are shaped into different shapes. That comes with the print book. Obviously, can't include that with the ebook. That's why there's a big price difference between the two as well. But either way, whichever version of the book you have, you get this app and all the stuff on this page. And there you go. That is everything you get with Stone Cold Mental Volume 3. Thank you, as always, for supporting my work, and I'll leave you with these parting words. Why be boring when you can be stone cold mental?